My boyfriend wouldn't stop stealing my shampoo, so I put hair dye in it. We'd been living together for 3 months when I noticed my expensive shampoo bottles emptying at double speed. At first, I thought maybe I was using more than usual. Then I caught him in the shower with my $50 Olaplex in his hands. When I brought it up, he got defensive immediately. What's the big deal? Couples should share everything. You're being really selfish about some shampoo. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. This is the same guy who wouldn't let me use his Netflix profile because it would mess up his algorithm. The same guy who labeled his leftovers in the fridge with his name and the date. But sure, I'm selfish about shampoo. I decided to test him. The next day, I walked into the bathroom while he was getting ready. Hey babe, can I borrow your shampoo today? Mine's running low and I don't get paid until Friday. He literally moved his body to block the shower caddy. No. That stuff costs like $30 a bottle. It's specifically formulated for men's hair. Yours is better for you anyway. Mine costs $50. He paused for exactly 2 seconds. Well, yeah, but you make more money than me. You can afford it. I wanted to scream. I make $600 more a month than him. He spends that on video games. Instead, I just smiled and said, okay. That night, I started planning. I knew his exact routine. Every Tuesday and Friday at 7 p.m., he'd shower before his evening gym session like clockwork. I went to Sally Beauty and bought semi-permanent black hair dye, the kind that takes 20-30 washes to fully fade. The cashier asked if I needed developer and I said no, just the dye. She gave me this look but rang me up anyway. Tuesday at 6:30, I locked myself in the bathroom, squeezed out half of each bottle into sink, then carefully mixed the black dye into both the shampoo and conditioner. I shook them up really well so it wouldn't separate. The bottles looked slightly darker, but if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't notice. At 7 p.m. exactly, I heard the shower turn on. I sat on the couch pretending to watch TV, but my heart was pounding. This was either going to be hilarious or I was about to be single. 20 minutes later, the water shut off. Then silence, then more silence. Then, babe, come here right now. I walked slowly to the bathroom. He was standing in front of the mirror in just a towel, his hair dripping wet and completely jet black. Not dark brown, black. Black. What's wrong? I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. What's wrong? My hair is black. Look at it. It's completely black. I stepped closer, squinting at his reflection. What are you talking about? It looks exactly the same as always. Are you blind? He turned to face me directly. I have black hair. I went in with brown hair and came out with black hair. I shrugged. I mean, you've always had really dark brown hair. Maybe the bathroom lighting is weird. The lighting? His voice cracked. He started pulling strands of his own hair, holding them up to my face. Look at this. This is black. I examined the strands carefully. Honestly, looks like your normal color to me. Maybe you're just being paranoid. He stood there breathing heavily, still holding his own hair like evidence at a crime scene. His jaw was clenched, and I could see him trying to process whether he was losing his mind or if I was gaslighting him. Finally, he just dropped the hair into the sink and walked out. Didn't say another word. The next morning, I found his expensive shampoo and conditioner sitting on my side of the bathroom counter. He'd moved them overnight. When I checked the shower, his cheap 2-in-1 from Walmart was back in its original spot. He didn't mention the hair thing for 3 days, just kept looking in mirrors whenever he passed them, running his fingers through his hair with this confused expression. On Saturday, we went to his mom's house for dinner. She immediately said, "Oh honey, did you dye your hair? It looks so much darker." His fork froze halfway to his mouth. You can see it too. Well, yeah, it's definitely black now. Looks good though. I watched him spiral in real time. Yesterday, we went out to eat and I casually mentioned, you know, I've been meaning to ask, did you dye your hair recently? It looks different. Darker, maybe. His fork clattered onto his leg. He just stared at me with these wide, confused eyes, like he couldn't tell if I was messing with him or if he'd actually imagined our entire bathroom conversation. I what? You said it looked the same, did I? Well, it definitely looks darker now. He hasn't touched my shampoo since, and he won't make eye contact when we're in the bathroom together. Worth every penny of that $12 hair dye.